Well, you're going live, right?
Well, I hope so. Good evening, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, or even good night, even wherever you are. This is Dalek 451, the new Dalek Emperor. How you all doing out there tonight? And I hope you're all having a good night, because I've not been having a great one. I've been messing about for ages trying to get this stream to work, and I hope it is working now, and I hope you all can see this, you all can hear me. So, but anyway, I'm here now. I'm finally got the stream ready to go, and I just hope StreamYard doesn't crash on me while I'm doing this, because I've got a lot of stuff. I've got a lot of programs running to get this to work. So, but anyway, here we are, and I've already got my. So yeah, welcome to all my watchers on YouTube and hopefully on Twitch, and I've already got my first guest in the chat this evening. Hello to Killer Rabbit from Space. Good to see you. Pet the bunny. And I've already. I sound great. Do I? Well, that's good to hear. Oh boy! And I just noticed that again, StreamYard seems to really be struggling. That won't be too much of a problem. Anywho, now that I'm finally here, I'm well over an hour late, but nonetheless, so I shall hopefully be able to persevere, be able to chat with you all, and be able to and do a little, and tonight maybe play a little different game later on. Who knows? But for now, I'm going to be playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. So I hope you don't. So if there's any got some Yu-Gi-Oh! Fans out there watching, and also I'm not alone tonight. I've actually got a friend of mine who's not here in StreamYard, but with me in StreamYard, but he's actually out listening. He's listening in over on Discord, where I'm also broadcasting this game to out. So Moses, say hello to Moses Mungia, who is listening in. Want to say something, Moses? Maybe just to test if anyone can hear you.
Yep, I can hear you. And hello, everyone.
Right. So, hope that went through okay.
Yeah.
And
What happened?
Killer Rabbit from Space says, coincidence, I just finished the 4th Doctor's episode, Robot. Oh, fantastic. Killer Rabbit from Space. That's a classic. He says I'm cutting in and out. Cutting in and out now. Oh dear. I knew this. This is not good. Hello to Hakeem. Thanks for coming in. Hope you can hear me all right. Because I'm having technical issues with this stream. I have been since the start trying to set it up, and now the internet's going funny, and StreamYard is not responding well, and apparently my voice is cutting in and out. So I hope you can hear me all right, Hakeem. Sounds good. Sounds good for the most part. Okay, well, that's something. Right, well, may as well try and press on. I'm gonna play a little Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel and maybe have a bit of a chat with you all in this stream, because it's been a while since I last did one. And oh dear, yeah, oh dear, StreamYard is really not happy. It just keeps fading in and out. Keeps yeah. And before it was cutting out a bit, but it seems okay now. Well, that's good to hear. Although I'm now wondering, should I have just streamed? Maybe I should have just done a stream directly from OBS rather than using StreamYard. Because, I mean, the reason I wanted to use StreamYard was so I could stream this on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. OBS doesn't let you do that. I really wish it did, because that would be a huge help. I'm just gonna have a little check of things over on Twitch. This is not good. And oh no, something else has gone on now. Oh, flip. That's just all I. Oh, that's great. The Discord app on my laptop just.
Guessing the stream didn't go well.
The Discord app on my laptop just chose this moment to basically restart itself. Oh god, I'm having all kinds of issues tonight with this. Things just keep going wrong.
Yeah. And the reason why I haven't even said anything is because I had a session.
What?
You know, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah. Don't. Yeah, but don't say that out loud on YouTube.
Right? Yeah, which is why I'm actually careful on not saying that.
Anyway, okay, all right. Things seem to be stable for the moment. God, nothing. Oh, for crying out. Nothing is working properly at all. Come on. Oh, Raquel's just popped in as well. Hi, Raquel. Thanks for coming in to watch this absolute train wreck of a stream so far. Nothing is working. I might be able to play the game. And Killer Air from Space says, "What do you call a time traveling cow?" Dr. Moo. Oh god. Oh god. It's not just StreamYard. My Chrome browser is it's just it's not responding at all. It's working really slowly. Excuse me, folks. I'm gonna have to. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Raquel says, yeah, tech issues can be annoying, but it could be worse. At least your computer didn't short circuit and fried the hard drive while using the computer like mine did. Oh man, that's awful, Raquel. I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, all right, Dal. So I'm done with whatever I'm doing.
All right, Moses. Okay, all right, everybody. I think I've got the stream going as best as I can get it. Oh, oh no. Oh no. Something's happened. No, something's happened. Something's gone wrong. My Chrome browser's gone completely dark. Can't see anything. Oh, something's happened. Something's gone wrong. My Chrome browser's gone completely dark. Can't see anything. Well, folks, I just don't know what's wrong. I had to completely close my Chrome browser to get it and restart it to get it to get it. Left the chat, lol. Doctor Who's pickup line. Are you a weeping angel? Because I can't take my eyes off of you. Oh my god. Right. Very funny. All right, folks. I'm gonna have to try and re-add the game back. And StreamYard won't let me add in the extra camera when I've got OBS working, so I have to close that and restart that. Bloody hell.
Well, this is difficult.
Yeah, and I think your voice actually is going through to StreamYard noises. Because I saw my avatar move when you spoke.
Huh, who knew?
Oh yeah, you're definitely going through.
Oh, seems like it.
All right, let's try. All right, folks. I'm gonna have to do this another way. I'm gonna have to. Oh, hello. Oh, hello to Nemesis of Eden. Nice to see you. Hope you're all doing well tonight. I'd be doing better, Nemesis of Eden, if I could get what I'm trying to do to work. I'm having a lot of technical issues trying to do this stream. First my Chrome browser won't work. I can't get sound won't work. All kinds of problems. And the problems keep coming one after another. All right, I'm gonna have to just share. I'm gonna have to show the game this way. I'll just have to share it like this and add it in. Nice. Technology is very frustrating at times. I feel you. Yeah, it definitely is. Anyway, I think this is the best I can do it. And this is probably how I should have done it from the start. So I'm just gonna change the layout here. To probably this. Or maybe all right. I think finally I think I can actually properly start playing now. This is the best I can. I think this is the best I can manage. So, all right. Okay. I think this is the best I can do. So, right. So without further ado, let's do a little Yu-Gi-Oh. Let's play a little Yu-Gi-Oh.
All right. So everyone, and I had a question for everyone in the chat. Had any of you guys seen John Carpenter's The Thing?
I bet they have. I bet some of them have.
Maybe.
Oh, damn it. I wanted to go second. Man, that's laggy. That is really laggy. Just saw that the lag from the game and on StreamYard is really laggy. I need to you know, I need to sort. I think I need to sort out another. Actually, no. Where my icon is, that's fine. I think that shows enough of the game, all the game I need to. So, right, let's get on. Let's try and get on with this, shall we? So. So first of all, I'll set that. Oh, and Hakeem, sorry, and Moises, I think a couple of people are answering your question here. Nemesis of Eden says, of course, The Thing is one of the greatest horror movies of all time.
All right.
And Hakeem says, I never watched the whole movie, only parts of it. I highly and then And Nemesis of Eden says, I highly recommend watching the 80s version of The Thing, not the remake. Which, that's what you...
Well, well, as for me, I haven't even saw The Thing until I actually got a hold of it on Blu-ray. And then I finally watched it.
Okay, I negated that guy's my opponent's monster effect there.
Although I would actually give it an 8 out of 10 for its performance. Although although it's a shame that The Thing has flopped during its release date, but as time passes on, it did become one of the most relevant movies in cinematic history.
All right. All right. So I think that's okay. I think I might be able to win this. So first job. Get rid of my opponent's 2 set cards. Get rid of... Oh boy, what's he gonna activate now? Should have seen that coming. Oh well. Right, go try and go for a win here with this. What? Oh, that's lame. My opponent surrendered.
Guess it doesn't feel like it.
Well, that didn't achieve either of those. Never mind. All right, let's carry on. Actually, before I do, I'll read a bit more of the chat here. Let's see. And so, okay, so Hakeem says, I didn't realize there was a remake. LOL. I usually stick with the originals. I did. And then he says, I did watch They Live and love that movie. I wouldn't dare watch a remake of it. LOL. And then Nemesis of Eden says, well, technically speaking, the original is from the 50s called The Thing from Outer Space, which in itself is an adaptation of a book from 1938 called Who Goes There? They Live is
yeah.
And then she says, they Live is great. Love the concept of the movie. And oh, cool, I'm going to check it out, says Hakeem.
And also, as for The Thing...
And Nemesis of Eden says, lame sauce. And it's never fun when the opponent just surrenders when they think they can't win. Yeah, right.
Also, as for The Thing of Outer Space, I actually did hear that John Carpenter kind of liked that movie that much that when he just put it on as a cameo, as some kind of film cameo on his first Halloween film, he actually decides to just do a remake on the Thing. So yeah, so the Thing is actually a remake to the Thing from Outer Space.
Wait, am I playing this on Steam? Yes, Raquel. But at this time, yes, I am. I'm playing it on Steam. And I just did something really dumb because I was supposed, because for this deck to work best, I have to go second, and I accidentally clicked first. I also have the game. I also have this game not just on oh hey, you're a dude. Oh, I'm sorry, Nemesis of Eden. I'm really sorry. and then because like, oh, okay, well, hey, well, Raquel, if you're asking like if I was asked if I played it on my PlayStation or on mobile, I have it on my PS5 as well, and I have, in fact, I play it on my phone, on my iPad, on my PS5, and my laptop. So is that any better? And then Raquel says, "Call me whatever you want. Just don't call me late to a duel." Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay.
And also, when watching the Thing, at the end of the credits, I actually did not expect someone that is recognizable in the film. And that someone recognizable is Keith David, which if you've actually played video games longer, you might as well just know him as the voice actor for the Arbiter in the Halo games, Julius Little in the Saints Row games, and also Captain Anderson from the Mass Effect games.
Nice, right.
Yeah. So Keith Davidson has been around for a lot and actually got himself into it, got himself into voice acting on video games.
And Sabine says, "I'm so used to dueling, so only being able to play 3 traps and 3 monster zone slots." Yeah, I used to play. I used to play Duel Links a lot, but I don't play it as much anymore. Usually, I think I play this a lot more now, especially recently with this this 25th anniversary campaign they've been doing. And Raquel says, the original answer was fine. Anyway, that's cool that you play on mobile. It can take a lot of space on your phone pretty quickly. Huh. Yeah. Keith David also
All right.
for you, Moises. Keith David Sabine says Keith David also voice Spawn in HBO's.
Yeah, all right.
And I just lost. That went badly wrong. Raquel's, and before I go on, Raquel SSG says, I still have my original Yu-Gi-Oh card somewhere. Oh, great! That's cool. I've got a good I've still got my old collection of Yu-Gi-Oh cards too. You love the dragon cards, me too. I love dragons.
Huh. Huh. And so does my friend whom he does like dragons, and also made an OC of him as a part unicorn, part dragon.
Really?
Yeah.
Then Nemesis of Eden says, it's lucky my mom gave away all of my Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh cards to her grade 3 class as a punishment for something. Like, what? Oh, that sucks, Nemesis of Eden. That really sucks. Gave them away as a punishment? Damn.
Well, that.
And then he says, no, I run a Dark Magician deck in Duel Links. Oh, cool. Yeah, I mean, Dark Magician decks have gotten really OP in the last few years, especially with that introducing cards like I think it's called Magician Circle. That's a really powerful. I mean, that is a ridiculously powerful spell to use in a Dark Magician deck. Sorry, you were saying something, Moises?
I just forgot.
All right, actually go second this time. I mean, a quick question for you, everybody. Can you actually hear this? Can you actually hear the sound effects from the game? I mean, I know most players would have the music, the background music on as well, but I'm not really I'm not too much of a fan of that. I don't mind the sound effects though. You can hear them, Raquel? Great, that's good. Nemesis of Eden can hear them as well. Very good. I'm glad the sound's going through.
Huh. Also, while I was on IMDb, I kind of just forgot that Keith Davidson also voiced as Sergeant Foley from Modern Warfare 2.
Really?
Yeah. Huh. And also, he voiced as the cat from Coraline.
The cat. Yeah, Coraline. Yeah. I recently watched Coraline not that long ago. I thought it was thought it was okay. I thought it was an alright movie.
Eh, well, yeah. I mean, like, although Coraline is actually based on a book.
Is it?
Yeah.
I think my my Max C did work, so I'm drawing cards as he summons. And I think I've basically got the cards I need to win. So hopefully
Well, this is unexpected.
hopefully next turn. Yeah, drawing a card with every draw. That's good.
Well, here's something unexpected I found on IMDb. He actually, if anyone is a Fallout fan, then you might as well just know that Keith Davidson did voice as Decker in Fallout 1.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, I've got six. I've got got 6 viewers. 5 on YouTube. At least 1 on Discord, unless that's counting me as a viewer. And I'd like to say hello to Hello and welcome to Word Wizard Captain Infinity. Good to see you. Noises with Moises. Thank you for popping in, Captain. Nemesis Eden says, well, technically a light and dark machine deck, so I can bring up my Blackluster Soldier and for the beginning. Oh, Blackluster Soldier. Oh, that's an amazing card. That's awesome. Uh-oh. Oh, no. What's going on? Oh, no. Can't. Oh no, folks, can you hear me? Can you still hear me?
I can hear you.
I'm asking the chinny. Oh, the sound's still going. Okay, the sound is still going through to YouTube, so they must be able to hear me. Everybody, something's gone. Something just went horribly wrong with my laptop. The game seized up. The game is completely seized up. StreamYard isn't. Yeah, the screen on my laptop went completely black. Went completely. Oh, should I say completely dark? My game's not responding. The Chrome's not responding. Something's gone. All right, folks, I'm back. And I don't. Folks, I'm back. And I don't. And quite honestly, I'm having all these all the problems I've been having. I don't think. I don't think trying to stream this game is going to really work.
So I'm guessing you'll be able to drop ship.
I don't know. I don't know what to do, folks. I mean, I think using. I think it's clear to me. I think it's starting to become clear. Using StreamYard to stream a game, especially on my especially on my laptop, it just doesn't work. This has been going. Try to get my. It's clear my laptop just can't handle it. I mean, I think if I could shut this, I could shut this stream off, and then try playing the game directly through OBS instead. That might work, but I don't know. It's probably for the best that I don't try that again, because it's obvious to me that my laptop doesn't like my laptop or Google Chrome or Chrome or whatever. It doesn't it doesn't like running Chrome and running a game at the same time. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
I don't know what to do either.
I mean, I could give my laptop a full restart, see if that fixes the problem, but it took me long enough. It took me long enough just to set up to get this thing to work at all. Can I talk about Doctor Who instead? Yeah, maybe this should just be a maybe, yeah, Captain, maybe this should just be a chill and chat, because
Yeah.
I don't think I don't think playing a game is going to really work.
And speaking of Doctor Who, so while I was on Tubi, I actually come across that I get to watch all classic Doctors on demand. While I mean, like I can actually go to any classic Doctor era, and then just watch it with a click of a button.
Yes, Moises, you've told me this, and that's right, folks. You can, if you want to watch anyone in America, if you want to watch some classic Doctor Who, you very easily can, because you can go to Tubi, and you can and they've now got a live classic Doctor Who channel, and they've even got individual categories for each of the 7 original classic Doctors. So that's definitely a plus if you're a Doctor Who fan. And I think, and also you can you can also there's also a classic Doctor Who channel on Pluto TV as well. So if you but the only slight problem there is there's a lot more ads on Pluto TV. So if you want to watch classic Who with a lot less ads, I suggest you go and use Tubi.
And plus on Pluto TV, the episodes are not in order.
No, you're right, Moises. They're not. They don't really show. Yeah, they don't really show. Pluto TV doesn't show all the. I don't think it shows quite all the classic episodes it could, and it definitely doesn't show them all in the right order. At least most of them. So, but
yeah, although unfortunately, you couldn't even watch the Unearthly Child in both Pluto TV and Tubi because of that Brights controversy. So your best bet is to watch it on either BritBox as Dalek said, or on physical media.
yeah, unfortunately, I don't know if the child isn't on Pluto. I don't think it's on. I don't know if it's on Pluto, but it's definitely not on Tubi. Definitely not on Tubi. But it is. So the only way to really watch that is either BritBox for now, or on a DVD or on a classic series DVD. So any right anywho now I'm wondering. All right, well, I'm now wondering how long shall I keep the stream going for? With all the problems I've had, it's put it it's put. I think it's put me off carrying on with this just a little bit. It's never been said. It's always good to know. Yeah, definitely good to know about where to watch classic Doctor Who.
Yep.
Yeah, we love you, doll. Thank you, Captain. Right, well, Baker is your favorite. Well, which Baker? There's two of them. Tom, that is good. Yes, I 100% agree. The best choice, Tom Baker. Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. He's my favorite Doctor as well. Well, favorite classic, I should say, because I kind of had two. I did kind of have two favorites. But favorite classic was Tom Baker. Favorite modern was David Tennant. But maybe that's not quite the case anymore with recent events.
Yeah. Yeah. Well. Yeah. And as for my favorite Doctor, well, closely, I'm gonna go with Christopher Eccleston.
Eccleston, why him? That's not.
Like kind of.
It's a good choice, but why him?
Well, looking from him, he kind of seems relatable to a certain character I have known about.
And who would that be?
And what does that mean? Well,
No, who would that be? What character?
My OC, exactly.
Oh, fair enough. I think. I'd say, well, Well, again, like I say, my favorite is definitely Tom Baker because he's just the best. And to those who don't know, speaking of Tom Baker, I actually have in my possession the season Doctor Who season 12. Well, season 12 classic of classic Blu-ray set of which was Tom Baker's very first season of Doctor Who, and that set includes his original 5 stories, which are in this order. First one was Robot, The Ark in Space, and The Sontaran Experiment, Genesis of the Daleks, and Revenge of the Cybermen.
Genesis of the Daleks is really good.
It's the best. As far in my home.
Yep, and it does tell the origin story of the Daleks.
Well, hence the name Genesis of the Daleks.
Yep.
And Captain Infinity says, if I could, I would include Joanna Lumley. Yes, Joanna Lumley. She wasn't. Yeah. Again, for those out there who don't know, back in the early, I think it was around late 90s or 2000s or something. There was a charity. We have here in the UK. We have like every couple of years we have this big charity event charity event / telethons on the BBC called Comic Relief, and that's been going on for years and years and years, alongside the other big charity telethon that we had just recently called Children in Need. And Comic Relief, I think it was like early 2000s, probably I think it was like around 1999 or 2000 or something like that. And they actually, for that telethon, for that year's Comic Relief, they did a special comedy skit of Doctor Who with a guy who, in my opinion, would have been a fantastic Doctor. They had Rowan Atkinson as the Doctor, and he was brilliant. He really was. And through the hilarious shenanigans that happened in this comedy skit, and because it really was comedy, the whole thing, because basically the Doctor gets gunned down by a Dalek, and he starts basically through a whole set of ridiculous scenarios. He starts regenerating into all these different really quite well-known, good-looking actors back at the time. I think he became Richard E. Grant and Hugh Grant, and a couple of others, and then they did this thing where it's like his last regeneration had been used up, and then Miracle of Miracles, he regenerates again, but this time he regenerates into a woman. He regenerates into not Jodie Whittaker. He regenerates into Joanna Lumley, Joanna. If you don't know who Joanna Lumley is, she's a big name here in the UK. She's a very well-known actress, presenter, comedian, and so technically it's not official, but technically Joanna Lumley is the first female Doctor, not Jodie Whittaker.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm guessing these idiots forgot about that.
I would say they've forgotten a lot of things concerning Doctor Who. Because if they want,
yep, lot.
They go on about strong female characters and such that well, Doctor Who used to have plenty of those, and the perfect example of that for me was the one and only Sarah Jane Smith, played by the late great Elizabeth Sladen. God rest in peace, Elizabeth. Rest in...
Mm-hmm. And also here in the States we actually had here in the States we already had strong powerful women, but not those fake ones, but also the actual ones back in the day.
That's very true, Moises. Very true.
I mean, like, you have Sarah Connor, Ellen Ripley. Let's see, and who else? Well, that's it. That's it. I can come up with. I'm not even sure what am I supposed to come up with.
Well, that's fine, Moises. But yeah. I mean, again, Doctor Who's had plenty of strong female companions. Plenty of them. And I mean, another great, fantastic example of that was Sophie Aldred's character Ace from the later years of the original of the classic series.
I actually remember another strong female character. There's actually Marion, of course.
Who?
Well, Marion from Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark.
We're talking about Doctor Who, not Indiana Jones.
Yeah, I know, but I am pointing out the strong female characters we have back in the day. Well, before all this nonsense came around.
I know what you mean, Moises. I know what you mean.
But please move. But please move along.
Yeah. What was I saying? Another tremendous example of a strong female character is Ace, who was the seventh Doctor, Sylvester McCoy's best companion, and yeah, she was fantastic. She really was, and she starred in one of. She starred in alongside Sylvester in one of my personal favorite Dalek stories. She was in Remembrance of the Daleks, and that to me is a really great story. And
I have to agree with that.
And a lot of Ace's iconic moments come from that story. Like best example, she beats the heck out of a Dalek with a baseball bat. Like, who you calling small?
even people with primitive weapons can actually beat up high-tech enemies.
Well, and primitive weapons have been enhanced by basically a sentient Time Lord super weapon.
Yeah, but that does count as a primitive weapon. Yeah.
Captain Finji says, to be fair, Moises, the Indiana Jones franchise is a time travel IP. Is it? I don't know about that. I mean, let's not. I mean, we probably shouldn't go into. I think there's only one bit of time travel in Indiana Jones, but we don't really want to talk about that because it was it was done by.
Yeah. Indy 4 never exists. Yeah, Indy 5 never existed.
Right, exactly.
And so does Indy 4.
So, what else do I? It's always. To be fair to Moises. Oh. Okay.
All right. Proceed about talking about Doctor Who.
Yeah. Funny. Oh, I know. This. I don't know if any of you watching this will find this interesting, but funny story. Recently, there's a channel on YouTube I follow, a big channel on YouTube I follow called. It used to be called Game Streak or Game Shark or something like that, but now it's just called Death Battle. Because this channel has been for 10 years now has been doing this great little YouTube series called Death Battle, which and that involves basically two fictional characters from two separate franchises being put together and fighting each other to the death. And the two hosts of the videos, the two hosts of the videos, they do this. They talk about the character's history. They do all this analysis and to try and give basically their interpretation of who would win in a fight. And one of the most recent videos actually featured David Tennant's 10th Doctor, and he won the fight. Looks like we've got a newcomer in the chat. Hello to Mikey Sue's 4. Good to see you. Hello. He says hello, Raquel and Nemesis, and happy holidays also to you, Dalek 451. Thank you, Mikey Sue's. Welcome. MTV and MTV2 did Celebrity Deathmatch a while ago. Really? Right, those are awesome matches, LOL. I'm guessing is that actually celebrities actually fighting each other? God damn.
So Dal.
Yeah.
So about this Doctor Who skit you mentioned about the Doctor regenerating into famous actors.
Mm-hmm.
So what was it called actually? I mean, what was it called? Because because I kind of want to check this out.
What the death battle thing?
Well, no, I actually meant that Children in Need skit with the doctor regenerating
that. No, it wasn't. No. It wasn't. It wasn't. No, it wasn't for Children in Need. It was for Comic Relief. They're two separate things, but they have very similar causes. Right, okay.
All right.
Okay, well, yeah, okay. The actual, I think you might be able to find it on YouTube. It's called Yeah, get this, folks. The title of this thing is called The Curse of Fatal Death. Yeah, The Curse of Fatal Death.
Well, I found it.
Well, I won't be trying to find it and showing it on stream because if I did, that might get my channel struck.
Right, but I might as well just watch it later.
Yeah, well, yeah, I recommend you watch it. It's quite funny. It's definitely funny. And
yeah.
And like I said, you've got Rowan Atkinson as the Doctor. You've got, I mean, this skit had all kinds of things, had loads of references to Doctor Who in it. I think it had Rowan Atkinson as the Doctor. It had the Master. It had the Daleks, and a lot of and like I said, it's just pure. This was unlike the short they showed on Children in Need recently with this Destination. It was called Destination Scarrow. That thing on the even though it was trying to be funny, even though Russell insists it wasn't meant to be funny, meant to be taken seriously. But it was this one, Curse of Fatal Death, that actually is funny, and it is trying to be, and that one actually is trying to be funny, and it's not to be taken seriously. Because I mean, I probably shouldn't give away too much because definitely go and check it out yourself, Moises. You'll have a laugh.
All right.
I don't know what's it. Most matches. Claymation figures was Mikey Sue's 4 says claymation figures resembling celebs like MJ and versus Madonna and so on. Ah, really? And Raquel says, I love stop motion films. I do too. Yeah, I definitely love stop motion or claymation because I grew up with that a bit because you know here in the UK we have things we have like Mikey Sue's Forest. She says, "Me too, Raquel. Chicken Run's still a great stop motion." Yeah, stop motion. Yeah, Chicken Run. I love that film. I love Chicken Run. And
well, I have remembered Chicken Run.
And Mikhail has just reminded me. Yeah, she says I'm looking forward to watch Chicken Run too. Yeah, that's right. They this year they actually made a sequel to Chicken Run, and it's coming out on Netflix. I think on the 12th of this month. Yeah, on the 12th.
Huh. All right. And as for Claymation, I actually did remember a Claymation cartoon I've watched as a kid, and that's Wallace and Gromit.
Yes, Wallace and Gromit. I wanted to mention Wallace and Gromit. Really wanted to mention them because I freaking love Wallace and Gromit. They were great.
Yeah, they're actually. Yeah, the show's actually a fascination as a kid, but also when watching it as an adult with Dalek, it seemed amazing.
Yeah, I mean, oh wait, we watched it together, didn't we? A couple the original. We watched those together, didn't we? The original Wallace and Gromit short films.
Yep.
And then, okay, and Raquel says Dawn of the Nugget. Yeah, that's right. It's called Dawn of the Nugget. With and then Raquel. Oh, Mikey Sue Spore says, "Oh, we don't get Netflix. Really? That's what you don't. Why not? That's a shame." Wait, it comes out on December 15th. Oh, December. Oh, I got the date wrong. Okay, thanks, Raquel. Wallace and Gromit were funny for sure. Yes, definitely. I love Wallace and Gromit. Cracking cheese, Gromit. Says Captain Infinity. Nah, I thought I could do a quite decent Wallace Place. But I'm just crackers about cheese. Well, and that's another thing. And that's another thing. The thing, just like Wallace, I love my cheese too. Yeah.
I love cheese.
And Raquel says, I love the journey to the moon for cheese. Yeah, that was great. The original. The original,
I remember
that was the very first Wallace and Gromit film ever. It was called A Grand Day Out.
Huh. Yeah, I actually remember that episode as a kid.
Oh, really? You watched it as a kid?
Yeah. Yeah. And here I actually thought that the moon's made out of cheese, but no, it's kind of made out of moon rocks. Yeah. Yeah, moon rocks. So it actually does.
Because remember in the episode, Wallace says, "Everybody knows the moon's made of cheese."
but in actuality, the moon's not made of cheese. It's actually made of moon rocks that would actually slightly kill you in the inside.
Right. I mean, they literally go. They build a. I mean, it's so good. They build a whole rocket just to go to the moon for cheese. in Wallace's basement. It's so good.
Building a rocket in the basement,
and they actually build a miniature sitting room inside the rocket. It's so Wallace. It's so it fits them so well to do that. A space rocket with all the comforts of home. How good is that?
Dale, I might as well just check out that. I might as well just check out that episode later.
What? A Grand Day Out?
Yeah, because it kind of just brings so much memories.
Yeah, if you want to rewatch it, definitely. I'll rewatch it. I'll watch it any old day. It's that good.
Mm-hmm. And some say that the moon that does not only have cheese or moon rocks that would slowly kill you, but it does hold a bunch of anomalies on the moon.
Right. And actually, here's the thing. Here's a funny thing. In the second feature film, there's a little, in the second short film, the wrong trousers. There's actually a little reference to the previous one, a little Easter egg that you might blink, it's a little blink and you'll miss thing. Because like in the opening scene, Gromit is sat at the table, and he's there's a newspaper, and he's looking at a newspaper, and it says on the front page, it says like Moonchi shares sore or something like that.
So that's that's a callback to the previous episode. Yep. And also, as for the moon, and yes, it does contain a whole lot of anomalies, like like an ancient civilization, like an ancient civilized ruins, a white space kaiju, a moon spirit, and also a blue alicorn.
Right, of course. Anyway, I need to let's get back to the chat here for a moment. Mickey Sue's 4 says early Gumby stop motion episodes were so innovative for their day too. Right, yeah. Sure they were. And Raquel says, hey, that's a good Wallace voice impression. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. And then Raquel said, she says, did you know there's a video game of Wallace and Gromit? Yes, actually, I did know this. I think there's at least a couple of Wallace and Gromit games. I used to own a Wallace and Gromit video game. It was called it was a game based on the Wallace and Gromit movie, Curse of the Were-Rabbit.
Yeah, well, I did see the film, but unfortunately didn't even finish it.
Yeah, the film. Yeah, I know what you mean. I've seen. I mean, I actually went to see Curse of the Were-Rabbit when it first came out in theaters all those years ago, and even back then, I thought, what's going on here? There's at least a few moments in it I'm just like, what is going on? What are they doing?
Yeah, well, I don't know, but as for my end, it probably has to do something with the disc being damaged, and I didn't get around to finish it.
That's really that sucks, Moises. That really sucks. Yeah. And Word Wizard Captain Infinity says, it's the wrong trousers, Gromit, and they've gone wrong.
Oh no, the wrong trousers has gone wrong. Stop them, it's upside down.
Stop them, Gromit. Stop them. Help me. The trousers have gone haywire. Get me out. Help.
and they're trying to kill me. I just add that there. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to put Wallace and Gromit in my watch list.
Yeah, mate, definitely. Yes, Raquel, but next to his 4 says, yes, Raquel, but I never played it. And then Raquel replies, it's called Wallace and Gromit's Grand Adventures. Unfortunately, it's not available for PlayStation. However, you can play it on Steam, though. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know about that, Raquel. Thanks for letting me know. Lucky Seuss 4 says, the Were-Rabbit was hilarious, though. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, the Rare Rabbit was fun. Overall, that movie was good. It's just there were just a few moments where it was just a little, even for Wallace and Gromit, it was a little too over the top, a little too silly.
And also off the rails.
Yeah, definitely off the rails. One thing. And one thing I've kind of noticed about how they present Wallace over the years is like present Wallace and Gromit over the years. It's like things have. It's like the dynamic between the two has shifted to where it's like Wallace is not just this. He's not. He's. Yes, he's a. You could say he's a genius with some of the things he builds, but at the same time, it's like um, he's also at the same time he's very oblivious or very he's very oblivious or stupid or careless and that usually ends with Gromit, poor old Gromit, getting into messes.
All right, I'm able to watch cartoons online to see if I can.
So anyway, what was I? Then Raquel, okay, so Raquel says, I think the video game of Wallace and Gromit, The Curse of the Rare Rabbit, is on PS2 and Xbox. Yeah, it was. It was, Raquel, because that's what, back in the day, that's what I owned it for. I had it on PlayStation 2. But sadly, I don't have the game anymore because we don't have our old PlayStation 2 anymore. We got rid of that ages ago because it didn't work anymore. And we got rid of all the games that went with it as well. Which is a damn shame because we had so many games in that collection I loved. I had the games I had for the PlayStation 2, I had the very first game I had for the PlayStation 2 was, I think it was The Simpsons Skateboarding. And then I had games like I had several of the original Harry Potter games. It's one of my favorite games for it was the Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. So I played that game through many times. I had a few. I had Harry Potter Quidditch World Cup. Played that a lot. There was this one game that was called that me and my brother would play together. It was called Rumble Racing, and the name's pretty much what the game is. It's a car racing game with all these these really fast, supercharged, super fun looking cars. But there are these basically these power ups you can pick up to during the race. You can just literally shoot and bash and throw your opponent, throw the other cars off the track, and things like that. And there was one power up. There was one power up that you could only get if you were far enough behind. I think you were like 7th or 8th place in the race, and then you could only get this power up once. It was called the Twister, and it's exactly what it sounds like. You got this, then used it. A literal tornado would appear on the track, would appear and go down the track, blowing everyone blowing everyone away. blowing everyone off the track in its way. Lol, you're welcome. Okay, all right. And then Mikey Spore says, Dolly451, I'd like your take on why so many people hated Jodie Whittaker as the Doctor. I've heard many other opinions, but would love to hear yours. Oh boy, don't get me started on Jodie Whittaker. Where do I begin with Jodie Whittaker? Where do I begin?
Now what?
What's up?
Now,
what's up, Moises?
I actually kind of noticed something on Watch Cartoons Online.
Okay, just to clarify for the viewers, that Watch Cartoons Online is this website where you can, I guess you could call it sailing. I guess you could call it, as the vernacular on YouTube is, sailing the high seas. And you can go there and you can watch a huge collection of cartoons and anime, both new and animated movies, both new and old. It's a great site. I thoroughly recommend you go. And if you're into animation, I thoroughly recommend finding this site. So I think you'll find something there that's pretty good if you like cartoons or anime or both. So anyway, so what were you saying, Moises? What have you found?
So while I was actually just being on the website trying to look up for some, trying to find some Wallace and Gromit content, and then
okay, what did you find?
And then just went into the film section. Mm-hmm. I've actually noticed something every time I actually went to movies.
Yeah.
There's something pop up instead of the black screen with the play button.
What? Okay, Moses, what are you talking about? Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute, folks. I need to have a look at something. Okay, Moses, I've got the website up next to me. What's the problem?
All right. So while I was actually just clicking a title of a movie,
yeah,
and instead of a side of a black screen with a play button, which is actually ready for you to play the film, I just got a message saying this video is for WCO premium users only. Please log in and register as a premium user.
Yeah, I've noticed that too.
I mean, like, what's up with that?
Okay, all right, Moises. I just clicked a random film on there, and yeah, it's done the same thing. It says, I think, I'm not entirely certain about this, but I think it's like WCO's way of I think it's like they've done this thing where you need to just sign in with an account to watch everything now. I think that's what it is.
All right. So I'm just gonna look up on the cartoons list. Let's see. Typed in Gravity Falls. So I can see if then just put one episode.
Yeah, sorry for the.
See,
so while you're doing that, while you're doing that, I'm gonna look at more of the chat here. So let's see.
All right. So cartoons. Cartoons are not affected by this.
Captain Infinity says, "Oh my OMFG, oh my F God, oh my OFMG, OMFG, are Wallace and Gromit the English Doc and Marty? Maybe they are. Maybe they are in a way, because Wallace is the eccentric genius, and Gromit is, well, he's the one who gets caught up in all of Wallace's shenanigans, so, and gets in trouble for it. So because of it, so maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Maybe it can be seen that way. And then Raquel says, there's supposedly an upcoming film for the duo next year. No word that the title of the film is though. Oh yeah, you're right. I heard about that. There's a guy on YouTube who said something about this, that like there'd been like Nick Park or Aardman or someone had said that a new Wallace and Gromit film had been announced. But but apart from that, there's been no other details about it. So yeah, thanks for the heads up there, Raquel.
Well,
and it says that would be cool, Raquel. Indeed. And Captain Finney's got some popcorn. And Mikey Suez 4 says you can make the Jody opinion short and sweet. Short and sweet. Yeah. Well, short and bitter in my case.
Well, I've actually went into the MLP section and then just click an episode from first to last, and it appears that the black screen was there, so that's good news. Although when I did click in some kind of movies, like either the MLP movie or Equestria Girls films, it just has that message.
Right. Okay.
And especially, and that includes the G5 film as well.
Yeah, not everything, as far as I can tell, not everything on the sides behind that wall. But I think, again, I think this is like, I think basically WCO is just basically forcing you to create an account and sign in so you can watch this stuff. I think that's what basically being a premium user is. I think that's all it is. So it's not a huge problem. It's not like you have to. I don't think you need to. Hang on. I need to check this because I think I made an account. I think I made an account with this a while ago.
All right.
Hang on.
All right. Maz.
Sorry, right, folks. We're sorting something out here.
All right. All right. All right. I'm now heading over to the subbed anime section.
What?
All right, putting up Spy X Family, the recent one. All right, don't tell me that Spy X Family is.
Hang on.
Okay, good.
Hang on a minute. Raquel gives me a thumbs up. Mikey says Raquel from our two Black Cat Girls, Moon Pie and Deja Vu. Aw, that's cute. That's okay. And we sit. Rod Thunderheart! Oh, I didn't miss. Oh man, good to see you, pal. And I've got to get to bed. Oh, and you just. Oh, really? And you just got here. Hello again, Mr. Rod Thunderheart. I just discovered you're streaming. Oh man, that sucks, man. Rod, you just got here and you have to leave. You have to go to sleep. Well, to be fair, with how late it is where I am, I should be asleep too, because the rest of my family is all asleep. And in fact, not just us, we've actually got a couple of visitors for coming here, and I think they're here until Friday. Yeah, my aunt and uncle are actually visiting us for this week. So that's nice. That's nice for us. Because I've got right then. Rod says, "I'm home because I've got to get up early." Ah, I see. So that's why you need your sleep. Mikey says 4. Says, "Ah, yes, Pumpkin Beauty, your little kitty cat." Ah.
Well, well, well. So far, as for the sub anime list, it's actually clean. But what about the dubbed anime list?
Hang on a second, Moises. Hang on, Moises. I was sure I had. Um, wait. I thought I created an account with them with the site ages ago.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Sonic X I mean, okay, so the English dubs are now safe for now. Well, it's a shame that movies have been listed as premium content.
Hang on. Mikey Seuss Force is saying, is that Moises or Moses? Hello, it's Moises, Mikey.
Yep.
Moises. Moises. Maybe this could be your way of joining in my live streams from now on instead of because doing it this way works a lot better than you coming in through StreamYard directly through stream, because we've always had problems with that in the past, but doing it this way, it actually can hear you perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah, sharing the sound from sharing the audio from Discord actually is actually helping a lot.
Yep, sounds about right.
Unknown email address. Oh man, I thought I'd set that up. And then Rod, oh man, Rod Thunderheart says, "Damn, I'm sorry, Dalek 451. It's all right, Rod." And instantly, he says, "Instantly, Tony Stark, Tokaban will be streaming in 5 hours." Willie. Yeah. Well, thanks for letting me know about that. But I'm sorry that you couldn't stay, Rod. But it's okay. I understand. I mean, this is actually the now that I've started this is the best the stream has gone since I got started, because it's since I got started, because if you'd been here from the start, you'd have seen I was having a lot of problems because I was trying to stream this game, but it just kept having problem after problem after problem. So I decided to just screw it. I'm just gonna make this a chill and chat stream. No games.
Yeah. So, guys, so everyone in the stream, have any of you guys watched a Japanese film called Godzilla Minus One?
I think I'm just gonna edit. Since this is just since we're not playing games anymore, I've decided to change the change the category on Twitch to just chatting. Maybe that'll get a few people in over there. And
So
looks like now
anyway,
you've got a few. It looks like you got a couple of answers, Moses.
all right, lay them on me.
Okay, Miss Mickey Sue's 4 says that's late for Tony Rod, but have you been up? Have you? But I've been up for him before. LOL. Then Rod says, "Dag, okay, thanks. Thanks. Weekends are best." Says I see. Yeah, that's what about my problems I was having earlier. Mikey Sue's says being retired, both of us causes very late night issues. Yeah, I know what you mean. I stay up late, ridiculously late, way too much. I mean, look what I had to do this stream right now.
I was actually talking about if anyone has seen Godzilla Minus One.
I know. I was getting to that. So Mickey
Okay.
says Godzilla Minus One. I mean, Moses, are you actually looking at the stream or not? Or just listening in?
I'm just listening in.
Okay, Rod says, been trying to get to my local theater to get it. Now, okay, so Rod's been trying to see it. Raquel says, no, I have not. Mikey Sue's 4 says, sounds familiar. Seen a lot of Godzilla films in the past.
Well, well, to say at least, tomorrow might be Godzilla's last day to be shown on theaters,
or at least American theaters,
and some parts, except for Japan, which Japan would still have the movie in their theaters.
Because didn't you tell me that it hasn't been released here in the UK yet?
Well, yeah, it hasn't been released in the UK yet. It would be released on the 15th of December. And so if you haven't seen Godzilla Minus One, well, for all American audiences who are watching the stream, then I recommend you actually watch the movie while you can before Godzilla disappears on Friday.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, at least try to. Raquel, as she says, insomniac. Yeah, we're all insomniacs here, aren't we?
Yeah.
And then Mickey says, "Amen, insomnia." LOL, Raquel. Amen, insomnia.
So yeah, and as for my opinion on watching Godzilla Minus One, it's really great. I highly recommend you see it before it's gone.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you want, if you want to follow Monst's advice and go see the film, then please do, definitely. But yeah, I don't think I'll. Honestly, I don't know if I'll be going to see it myself because I don't know. I like. I mean, obviously, I mean, me. I love Japanese. I love stuff from Japan. I love anime, but which there are some of those which have giant monsters, and I know about Godzilla, but I don't know. Going to see a movie all about a live action movie all about a giant monster. I'm not so sure.
But the effects are really great, and I don't see any CGI being used for the most part.
It's Raquel's Raquel says lol pretty much. Mikey Seuss 4 says we're in Toronto, Canada, so it would be a bit so it'd be here on DVD, that last Godzilla film, pretty soon. That's at least something. Captain Infinity says insomnia is a blessing for script writing. I'm sure it is. Well, because if you're an insomniac, if you have insomnia, you can have more time to get more stuff done.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and also the music score for -1 is really great.
Well, here's something for you, Moises. Mikey Says 4 says, as far as I know, Moises, CGI was never used by Toei Japan.
Good to know.
Makers of the Godzilla franchise.
Yep. Yep. Well, at least Toho managed to stick to their traditional route of filmmaking.
Which, yeah, at least they did that, which is excellent. And it's pure and since this movie was a purely Japanese movie, purely Japanese, nothing to do with apart from being shown in cinemas. It's in the cinemas in the West. There's nothing to do with Hollywood, not whatsoever.
And also there are actually a bunch of YouTube channels that did reviews on the film, and also just talked about a lot of news about the film's success and how it actually embarrassed Hollywood.
Right.
And I can agree on that and that's coming from the one person who has seen the film, both on regular screening and on IMAX.
Yeah, that's right. You've seen it twice.
Yep. Yep. And I kind of really want to watch this movie, but however, since it's going to have a limited release and tomorrow might be its last day, I'm actually kind of saddened because it's actually a shame that Toho didn't decide to stick this movie a little bit longer. But that's their decision, I guess. Might as well just wait for the film to come out on physical media or on digital for a year or two.
Yeah. Oh, and looks like Mikey Sues 4 has gone on to say, looks like Mikey Sues 4 has a question for you, Moises.
All right, shoot.
Moises, what did you think of Godzilla 1998 with Matthew Broderick? There was also a Godzilla versus Kong, the new Empire, coming out in 2024.
Well, for one, I haven't seen the trailer, and two, if you're talking about that Faust awful film that made Godzilla look like a T-Rex, then I know this is actually bad for you two censors out there, but that film can go fuck itself. Because they just made Godzilla a girl in this film.
And boom, there goes my channel. Thank you, Moises.
Well, I did warn you.
And maybe not just maybe two channels, because my Twitch channel too. Because remember, this is on Twitch as well, folks. Please go if you're on Twitch. Please do me a great favor and go and follow me over there. I would really appreciate that. And also, if you're new to the channel, please give me to my YouTube over on YouTube. Please give me a like, a share, a like, and a subscribe. I'd much appreciate that too. Because at the moment I'm trying to hit 200 subscribers, and I've been struggling to reach that for weeks. So yeah. So please give me a sub. Please. I'm just 5 away from 200. And if I hit 200, hopefully I will manage to do a bit of a celebration stream and have some guests on, have some good laughs with that. So please get me to 200. And looks like Mikey Sues 4 agrees with you, Moises. He goes on to say, it was a terrible Godzilla rendition, Moises, no doubts. The monster.
I agree.
The monster was always male.
Yeah.
And a quick thing was, I think we should sort out that WCO thing after the stream.
Right.
Yeah. And speaking of after the stream, we have now hit 2 hours with this live stream. So and I'm actually getting quite tired, so I'm wondering how much longer shall I keep going? I could have perhaps invited a few other people on.
So everyone in the chat. I have a question for you.
Oh, Moises has a question for everybody. Go ahead, Moises.
So if any of you watch Aliens, which version do you prefer, the theoretical version or the special edition?
Sorry, which version of what?
Aliens.
Oh, Aliens, right.
And in case you want to know, I prefer the special edition because it gives more context to. also and also and also it actually and also it actually makes the viewer sympathize with Ripley's character with Ripley's character.
Yeah, and then looks and looks Hakeem is back. Good to see you, Hakeem. What did you miss? Not much. We've been having a good chat here about started with Doctor Who, moved on to Wallace and Gromit, and now we're talking. I think we talked about something else, and now we're talking. Then we talked about Godzilla, and now we seem to be talking about aliens. The movie the movie Aliens.
Yeah.
And and Captain Infinity says neither. I prefer Alien 1979 every time.
Fair enough.
And here's a reply. Mikey Seuss 4 says, I've seen both and prefer the special edition too of Aliens. Moses, R.I.P. Bill Paxton from that film. And Hakeem says, I never was a big Alien fan, not too much into horror. That's understandable.
Yeah. Yeah, and although Alien is actually a sci-fi horror, but then Aliens actually transaction that into an action sci-fi film.
You know what?
I'm like, we just gone from sci-fi horror to action sci-fi.
You know what, Moses? I've just thought of something. I'm not sure if this will work, but there's something I want to try. Hang on. No.
And yeah, I did watch the first Alien film.
All right. Let's see.
Well, it does actually lean into horror territory, and also how there's a situation where where a bunch of crewmates in the Nostromo have been attacked by a xenomorph warrior, as for what is it called, or what looks like a xenomorph warrior. It actually brings in the horror factor, but when it comes to Aliens, now it just brings in the action factor. Well, where this action film is all about it is all about gun toting colonial space marines going up against these xenomorphs.
Okay.
And also kind of turn into some kind of metaphor of the Vietnam War, I guess.
No. No. I thought this might work, but I don't think it's gonna work. It's not showing it.
And then when I get to the point of Alien 3, and after watching that film, I think after watching Alien 3 is actually the part where I just instantly jump ship from the Alien franchise, that I never bothered to watch Resurrection after that.
It's not sure. No, that's not it.
So the only alien films I'll be able to watch are both Alien and Aliens, and that's just it. So what do you guys think?
Oh, that's the audio capture, not. Dang, I got the wrong thing. Yes. Alright, this isn't okay. What I was trying to do isn't really working. I'll have to. I think I'll have to test it. Maybe before I do it. Maybe after the stream. I was actually thinking if I could basically share Discord into OBS, then it's not working. It's not gonna work. No. Nah, it's not gonna work. Window capture, that might do the job.
So Dal, did you check on the chat?
I will in a sec. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. I don't get this. I mean, it's at the top. So. Forget it. Well, that's completely crashed. All right, well, I need to get back to the chat. So, was I? Sorry about that, folks. I was having a bit more technical difficulties, which I really didn't need to be bothering with, at least not right now. Anyway, where was I? I was never. Oh, I already read that one. Okay, so Captain Finji says, "I hate horror too. I consider Alien to be science fiction, but I'm happy to call it horror if it makes other people happy." Well, good to see you. Nice to see you conceding. Nice able to concede something. let's see, Moises. I've seen every Alien franchise film, including Alien vs. Predator, but it was the last Alien movie which featured Winona Ryder as an android and ruined it for me. Moises, you still
Yeah.
there? Oh,
Yeah, I'm there.
did you hear what I just? Did you hear what I just read?
Yep, I'm actually just looking up at the live chat from YouTube.
Okay. Then Hakeem says, Hakeem says, I saw species. I guess I saw Species. I guess that was kind of like an Aliens film. Yeah, Species. It's not quite the same as Aliens. Oh, I did see. Oh, I did. He says, I did see Alien versus Predator. It was good and not many jump scares. Lol.
And it appears that Captain Infinity was surprised, saying,
Oh,
"Wait, what?"
Sorry. Wait, what? I am the most gracious conceder of points on YouTube. Not my fault. Most of the time, I'm correct. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
When
All right.
looking,
Fine.
yeah, what? Yeah. Well, it's a good thing I actually avoided some of the. It's a good thing I've avoided some of the shit Alien films. Like after Alien 3, that was actually my early warning and decided to jump ship.
Fair enough, Moses. Fair enough, Moses. Because I've seen guys like I know there's a lot of those movies are really just terrible.
Yeah, especially when you have the one person that's going to be making upcoming Star Wars film was the same guy that just made Prometheus.
Oh dear, the captain's throwing a bit of a wobbler in the chat. Plus, other people incorrect me when I'm right. I'll stick to jokes and opinions from now on. Sheesh. All right. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I. Sorry, I'm sorry if I whatever what I said about what I said, Captain. I'm sorry. I was half kidding when I said it. Anyway, you know what? I guess Rod Thunderheart's gone off to bed now. It's because he seems to have gone from the chat. Hope he has a good nap. And Mikey Mikey Suas responded to you. He says Prometheus wasn't that bad, Moises. Honestly.
Oh, Prometheus wasn't that bad. What does that mean?
Wasn't Prometheus technically part of the Aliens franchise, even though it doesn't have the word alien in the name?
Yeah, from what I heard, it was supposed to be a prequel to the Aliens universe as some kind of origin story for the xenomorphs and how they were made.
I see. Right. So it's a prequel to the original film.
Yeah, but it's best not to watch that.
And
And also,
and Mikey Sues for confirms technically it was technically it was a prequel to the Alien franchise.
Yep.
Right, folks. I think we're almost at 2 hours 20 minutes here, so I think I'm probably gonna go for maybe another 10 minutes, take it up to 2.5. And I think I'll wrap things up and wrap things up for the night. So
Oh, and also, as for me, sorry.
So for the next 10 minutes, you got any questions for me or Moises about anything we've discussed so far? Or I think any other anything else you want to ask us about? Please go ahead.
Well, I have actually. As for a gamer myself who has played a lot of video games, I actually had to bring up that Aliens does actually have their own video games.
That's not surprising.
Yeah. And Hakim, are you hyped for GTA 6? Nope, not at all. Nope, not at all. Because I know that Rockstar was well. I know that Rockstar is now corrupted, and I just don't bother with hyping up on GTA 6 anymore.
Fair enough, Moses. I mean, I've never actually played any of the Grand Theft Auto games myself, so I don't really care about this game either way.
Yeah. And anyways, but as I'm saying,
guess who's here? Guess who just popped into the chat? Yeah. Anti-derivative Jill. Hi, Jill. Great to see you.
Good to see you. So, what is the best Alien video game? Well, in my opinion, it's gotta be Fireteam Elite.
Okay, so and then Mickey Sue says, please, Dalek 451, tell me one thing that turned you off from Jodie Whittaker. Just the one thing. Oh man, where can I start? I know what one thing that definitely put me off her voice. The sound of her stupid voice and her stupid accent, just that alone put me off. It was, it's like proper nails on a chalkboard, that voice.
Yeah. But to answer your question, Jill, it's Aliens Fireteam Elite because, well, it's actually one Alien game I've played, and I know there's Alien Isolation, and it's supposed to be about Ripley's daughter, which she was mentioned in the special edition, but that video game's horror territory, and I don't know, and I don't know if I could stand horror games. But playing Dead Space is more than enough. I only play horror games during October, and that's it. But and I know there's Aliens Dark Descent, but I haven't even touched that. So the only game that I consider my favorite is Fireteam Elite because it does have a Gears of War mechanic that they had, and also you can replay the missions over and over again. And also you can customize the loadouts, which I kind of just have fun with it.
Oh yeah, you're talking about this recent game that you got me into, didn't you? Oh yeah, this what was it called?
Yeah,
Fireteam. What's it called? Fireteam Elite.
Yeah, I actually want friends to play with me.
Yeah, Moises convinced me to get this game off on my PlayStation 5 so we could both play it together. We played and we played a couple of missions in this game with him and another friend of ours.
Yeah. Yeah, I also got him to play the game as well.
you, you've converted us, Moises. You converted us.
Yep, I converted you into my fire squad.
And as anyway, so I need to. So that's your answer to that one, Jill. The best alien video game. Then Mikey says, "Hello, Jill. Good to see you." Is hello, Jill. Good to see you again. Jill says, "Hi." Says, "Hey, so good to see you streaming." Yeah, I know, right? I mean, it's been what feels like forever since I actually did a stream myself. I've been appearing in quite a few other streams lately, like especially particularly over on King Dolphin TV at the weekends because I'm always there for Just Cause. But this is the first stream I've done myself in quite a while now. So I think it's my first live stream of December, and I think the last live stream I did was a quick review of that uh, Children in Need Doctor Who little special short the Destination Scarrow, and I really let out what I thought about that there, and then after what Russell T Davies said immediately after that, I feel even stronger about it because it's just like yeah, Russell T Davies is not the savior of Doctor Who in any way, shape, or form at all. And if these last two specials, I mean, and I use that word loosely, specials, are anything to go by, yeah, that just confirms it. Russell is just he has lost his freaking mind. He's gone insane. Because there is no saving Doctor Who. It is deader than dead. Because I actually took a look at the second special that aired last on Saturday. I think it was last Saturday, and frankly, I didn't like. I actually watched it with the sound off because I didn't want to hear any of the obnoxiousness in it. but just looking at it turned me off because my god, the special effects were terrible. They were because it's like everything just looked so cheap. The CGI, these long, ridiculously long all fully CGI hallways that seem to stretch on forever, and they just looked really bad with the real life with David Tennant and Catherine Tate. It just looked really bad, and then you got in any parts of it that were in an actual set. It looked cheap and It looked cheap, fake, and just flimsy. It just looked terrible.
Mm. Well, Hakeem said that the only alien game I play was Among Us.
Yeah. It's okay after that little tirade. And to get back to the chat, so carrying on. Raquel says hello to Raquel, and Mikey says four. Hakeem says to be TBA. I agree. Does it say to be honest? I agree. Plus, I won't be able to play for another 6 years, but being that I'm on PC, LOL. Oh dear, that sucks.
Also, I actually did leave a comment on the chat, and it says,
I'll get to it, Moises. I'll get to it in a minute. Hang on. Hey, says hey, Jill. And it's Mikey Force's irritating voice / accent. I can see that. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you agree with me. Then Jill says, Ripley's daughter? Cool. Sounds neat. Then she says hi to Hakeem. Then Hakeem says, the only alien game I played was Among Us. I've never played Among Us. I've I guess I felt like maybe I should try it, but I just never. I would like to try it, but I know that with that game you actually do need it's a proper multiplayer game. You need other players to play it with, and I don't know if I've actually got anyone to play it with. So I just can't play it.
Yeah. Yeah, and and we getting to my comment.
And yes, Moises, now I've got your comment. Moises Mungia says, also, I liked Fireteam Elite because I like to shoot some bugs. Fair enough.
That's kind of a Starship Troopers
That's a
reference.
pretty good reason.
Yeah, that's a Starship Troopers reference.
And then Mikey sues for, is it? Oh, okay. Then Mikey sues for says, Tom Baker will always be my Doctor Who. Ah, fantastic. Excellent choice, my friend. You have chosen well. I couldn't agree more. Tom Baker is the best Doctor, hands down.
And also, Hakeem says, I have to try Fireteam Elite. Might get it on the next sale.
Yeah. I mean, if you, definitely if you want to try it. But I mean, sadly, if you wanted to get it, if you had PlayStation Plus, you've now unfortunately missed your chance because it was available as a free monthly game, but that's gone now. So you missed your chance there. Sadly.
Yeah. Yeah, so your best bet was actually getting it on a sale. Yeah, that's actually good. To be honest.
Then Mikey Sue says, there's Alien vs. Predator. Alien vs. Predator also had a video game from the film too.
Yeah, I've actually noticed there are some Alien vs. Predator games out there. Especially when there's one available on the Xbox.
Right, and Hakeem says you have to play Among Us. LOL. The map is open, so there's always a room to join. Really? So you can just I could just get the game and just hop into anywhere. Is that about right?
But speaking of Among Us, I actually wanted to say that when watching John Carpenter's The Thing, I kind of just found some similarities between that and the game Among Us.
Actually, another remember. Speaking of Among Us, I haven't actually played Among Us, but I have played a game or a collection of games which I think were also made by the guys who made Among Us. It was called. Has anyone here heard of Henry Stickmin? Melissa, have you heard of Henry Stickmin?
Yep, I do. I mean, I even played the games and just found it funny.
Well. That's great. They're really fun. Great. And no, just fun. They're hilarious. I loved playing Henry Stickmin. And I mean, just all the different fails. It was hilarious.
Yeah. And I haven't played anything on Complete the Mission, but since I had played it for the first time, I actually kind of just treated it as some kind of lucky block game to see if which fail I should get would resolve in whether it's on either a funny fail or or either a funny fail or successful or a success.
All right. Very good. So you've not right. So you've played. Right, so you've played Henry Stickmin, but you've not played. You've not played completing the mission.
I already have complete the mission.
Oh, you have done it. Okay. Yeah. I mean, my favorite. I think one of my favorite favorite endings in completing the mission is the one where where I think Henry is on his own. I think is and he's aboard the Top Hat's train and he gets inside the train and then you click, and then once you get his mannequin, you click on that, and he takes like this pose with his arms up, and then these two Top Hats come along. I was like, oh, look at this crazy coat rack. And they grab Henry, and then this guy, he grabs Henry and starts waving him around. And it's like, oh, look at me, I'm a little hat holder person. Can I take your hat? Oh, I wonder what's out the window. And he sticks Henry's head out the window of the train, and then smack. And then pulls it back inside, and Henry's head is gone. And he's like, oh, it broke. Fail. Mission failed. That was so funny.
Yeah. Oh, no. And I'm guessing after that there's actually a reference which is called press F to pay respect.
Yeah, there is that as well.
And then you press F, and then you just pay respect.
You literally click F, and you to pay, and then you get you actually got an achievement for that.
Yeah, which I already did because, well, I couldn't resist it.
That seriously, folks, if you want a short, but if you want an easy, fun little game with lots of jokes and lots of laughs, go on Steam and find the Henry Stickmin collection. I guarantee you'll have a good time.
Yeah. Yeah, and not to mention, there's in that mission where Henry was still working for the government, and also going to some kind of Metal Gear Solid sequence. I kind of like it that during these sequences you get to press the dance off option.
Oh yeah, the dance. Oh, the dance offs. Yeah, during escaping. During escape the prison.
Was that on Escape the Prison?
Well,
don't think that's on.
Well, it was first in Escape. I think it was first in Escape the Prison, and then they kind of brought it back in completing the mission.
I didn't remember having to see a dance off option on escaping the prison.
Well, no, there is a moment like that where you can just start doing this dance, and then everybody else starts doing it too, and then you get a fail.
Oh, that's fleeing the complex.
That's what I was talking about. Fleeing the I got the name wrong. It's escaping the complex or fleeing the complex, something like that. And then okay, I need to let's get back to the chat here. Let's see, where was I?
Oh, Raquel says
looks like Raquel's on her way out. Was on her way out. I'll have to get going and get some sleep. Good night, y'all. Okay, good night.
Yep.
Have a good night, Raquel. Have a good sleep. Thanks for coming in. Hope to see you again. See you next, Mikey Sue's.
Yep, and also Mikey Sue's 4 is now going to bed as well.
Mikey C4 says, I'm so glad that I spelled your name correctly, Moises. Like he
Thanks.
says, nice Raquel, see you next stream. And so it's good night. And then Mikey C says, good night, Hakeem, Merry Christmas. Aw. And it's good night, Mr. Raquel. Happy holidays, hon. Aw. And Mikey C4 says, thanks, and you too. Have a great night. Thank you so much. And then Hakeem says, Among Us is also free on mobile, so it's a good way to try before buying. Oh, I see. Well, right. That's good to know. Thanks for the tip. The Enemy Statement game is so good, isn't it? It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
And then Moise says, take care, Moise Dalek. Have a great holiday and see you later in future streams. Absolutely. Yeah, have a good night. Thank you for coming in, Mikey Suez. And I hope you have a good holidays too. Have a good Merry Christmas or whatever holiday you celebrate. Have a good one, my friend. See you next time.
Seems like everyone else is going to be. Seems like there are two people on. Seems like there are two people on the stream. Probably it's just me. Since I have been holding up. Since I have been picking up on YouTube just to look at the chats.
Well, it seems like. Well, Melissa, it seems like most people are leaving now, so it feels like the stream. I think the stream's now gone into overtime, and it feels like since people are leaving. I think it's definitely winding down. So maybe I should think about wrapping up soon. I mean, we just hit 2 hours 40.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's now 8:30 in where I'm at.
And it's it's 4:30 in the morning where I am. So I mean, I don't really like ending at an uneven point like this. I usually prefer to end on like a actual half hour or half hour. So if we can, so you think you can manage maybe another 20 minutes?
You think we can manage to just end the stream? Well, sure. After all, it is getting a bit late.
Or if you really don't think we can manage it, then maybe I should wrap the stream up now.
Yeah. It's getting a bit late in my part, so.
Yeah. All right. God, I never actually shared the stream out on social media. I never put it on Twitter. I never put it on Discord in the usual places. I really should have.
Yeah.
And a bit of a shame no one came and joined us in the chat room on Discord.
Yeah, which is actually a shame.
All right. I think the stream is this stream has gone on longer than I originally intended anyway, and I think it's definitely winding down. Most people have left. So it's really is just you and me at this point. It's late for both of us. I'm getting tired, so I think I'm gonna wrap things up here. So well, everybody, I think it's time to end things here. So thank you to everybody who came in and joined us tonight, and I think this stream turned out pretty good in the end, despite all the problems I had. Just trying to get the stream started, and then all the problems I had during the stream, trying to play a game and such, which I'm now beginning to realize and on this particular PC, on my laptop, trying to run a game and send it through to StreamYard at the same time is not the best idea. It just doesn't really work. So I think from now on, the better option is to just, if I want to stream a game off my laptop, the better thing to do is just to use OBS rather than StreamYard, because it doesn't work this way. And if you want to and Moises, if you want to join me for a stream like that, I think I could link in the audio from Discord, so you could take part.
Yeah.
Well, if you'd like to be able to do that, that would be good. And yeah, and also, folks, if any one of you are on Discord, if you want to find me there, find me on Discord. You're more than welcome to. If I'm streaming a game to Discord and I'm also streaming it on YouTube, you're free. Feel free to come join me in the game room in my server, and if you're there, and you can take part in the stream at the same take part in the stream at the same time. So, but anyway, I need to just do my usual thing here. So I'll go up to the top of the chat. I'll start from the top. Thank you to everybody who came in tonight. Killer Rabbit from Space was the first in. Hakeem was here. Raquel SSG was here. Thank you very much. Nemesis of Eden was here earlier. Thank you very much. I don't know if you're still around, but thank you. Captain Infinity was here. I don't know if he's still around. I think I might have upset him a little bit. So but I hope not too much. I hope to see you again in my next stream, Captain, and I'll maybe be on your stream. Be on your channels again soon. And so look forward to that.
What?
And then I think there was also a newcomer to the channel, Mikey64. Great having you. Been great chatting with you, Mikey. I'll be having a good night, and hope to see you again. In the future. In future streams, like you said. And I think that's everybody in the chat who came in tonight. Thank you very much. And of course, thank you, Moises, my good friend Moises Mungiad, who is listening in over on Discord. Thank you for
much obliged.
Great. This has been a great discussion, and we took a mess of a stream and made something pretty good out of it together.
Yeah.
So I think that's everybody, and I'll just want to say one last time, thank you everybody for coming in tonight, and I will hope to have some future streams again very soon. Some more chilling chats, some more reviews, and hopefully some more games. Which I think, since I might not be using not be using using StreamYard to show those games anymore. I might be, if I decide to stream a game, it'll probably be over on more likely be over on Twitch, and then I'll upload the footage of that to YouTube. So keep an eye out for that. And if you want to see the games live, please go over to Twitch and follow me there, and I'll be very much appreciated because I'm try to build things up a bit over there, and hopefully things will lead to some nice things over there, like our good friend Pudgy Hedgehog, he's been doing very well on Twitch recently.
Although I would like to pet the Pudgy, but I couldn't because the Pudgy had some spikes.
Well, he is a hedgehog, and I'm sure he'd give you a hug because he's nice.
Yeah.
Pudgy's a nice hedgehog like that.
Yeah. Although if I really want to pet him, I might as well just bring in an iron gauntlet for protection.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Yeah, great defense. They have a great thing about hedgehogs. They have a great defense mechanism built in.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I think that's about everything for tonight, folks. So again, I'll probably do another Chill and Chat stream very soon, another game stream, or hopefully another review, because I've definitely got some things I want future stuff I want to check out, which are either upcoming stuff or stuff I've been meaning to for a while. So probably check that out, and I'll do a review of those. So keep an eye out for those and everything. Oh, keep up for everything on my channel, and please, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe and hit the notification bell so you are notified about future content on this channel, or if you're not, or if you're on Twitch, please go and follow me on Twitch. The name is Dalek 451 New Dalek Emperor. A long name, I know, but it was the only name that Twitch would accept from me. I'm kind of hoping to get that changed at some point. But anyway, I think, again, thanks everybody, and for now. Oh, wait a minute, I missed this one. See it says Hakeem says, see you, everyone. It was a great stream, Dalek. Well, thank you, Hakeem, and I hope to see you again soon. So anyway, for now, from the surface of Skaro, this is Dalek 451 signing off. I will see you all next time, and I wish you all a very good night, morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are, and wherever you are. Bye, and I'll see you. I'll see you all next time. Bye for now, everybody.
See ya.
See you, Moses.
Bye.